Hello and welcome to the6axis.com. This is a video just going through some of the new features in City Skylines natural disasters. And you understand what natural disasters are, but really I want to talk about the scenario editor, because that is a new and really quite an interesting thing within this game. So what you do basically is you take a map or you take a city that you've already built, that you're already happy to use as the starting point for this, and then you just bolt on things on top of it that you want. So it could be victory conditions, loss conditions, you can even throw disasters at people at certain times, and basically you get to mould and sculpt a challenge for someone to play through. So this is a fairly old map. This is the map that I made for the Snowfall DLC. Was it called Snowfall? Yes, I think it was. And as you can see, it's good to already have stuff built up. You've got all of these panels so that you can show traffic lines and things like that, and so you can see where the city already is and how it's set up. You can modify the terrain, but you can't actually add anything to the city or have it play through and be buildable, so that's something to be aware of. So, scenario planner. Basically, this is the real meat of the scenario editor, because you get to set up triggers, and this is going to be, I'm going to call this, well, let's say meteor, because I'm going to throw a meteor at the city. And you add the conditions. It could be play X number of weeks, have less than X amount of money, population over or under, unemployment, crime rate, that kind of thing. And you can really just fiddle and faff around with this as much as you like. So, for example, have 75 people transported by taxi, and then the effect doesn't have to be a disaster. It can be a reward. You can be given 500,000 because the taxi unions are very much in favour of this, maybe. Or you could be fined even if it's a loss. So it could be that you've got too high a crime rate and so you get fined. Or you can send someone a sassy chirp like that. Done. But in this case, we're going to have it so that play the game, let's say 4 weeks, no, 2 weeks. And then get rid of this one and add a disaster. And this disaster is going to be, let's see, what should we go with? Well, the tornado is a pretty good one. So, yeah, we'll have the tornado going that way. So that's already done, and then complete the conditions one after another. So let's see. Oh, I called that one Meteor, and it's not. So trigger 1, play the game 2 weeks, get the tornado. Trigger 2. Let's see, because it's, I just want to get something nice and quickly. So yeah, trigger activated. Trigger 1. And then play the game another 1 week, and then add another disaster, which is going to be, this time, going to go with a great big, torn between a tsunami and a meteor. You know what, we'll just have both. And a meteor. Where should we put it? Let's put it over here on this bit. Perfect. Close that. You can actually change the severity of the meteor, and you change the direction as well, so that's going to roll in like that. Although that doesn't really make that much sense, actually. It should roll in like that. There we go, that's done. Change the severity of the tornado. Just have a little tornado, just a number 2 tornado, done. And this, obviously, you want to have the biggest meteor called Ada. Good, sorted. Right, so that's basically it. I can also set a loss condition. Let's see, loss condition. If I have, have less than 50,000 cash, and trigger 1 and 2 have been activated. Then lose. Player loses the game. Oh, sad face. Okay, so that is all sorted, and now we're going to save this. Save a scenario. It's important that you click Publish Scenario in the New Game panel so that you can actually start up the scenario. And it's going to be called Winter Hellhole. Save. Okay, so let's hop over to actually playing the game. Okay, so we are in the city, and I've got 2 weeks to get this place shipshape to be able to deal with disasters. So you've got the disaster panel up here now, which is quite an interesting one, and that is an evacuation notice. But first, you've got these 4 new information panels. This one is disaster detection, so I need to have things to be able to detect a tsunami wave coming in, for example, or to see a meteor coming in. Destruction will show the buildings that have been destroyed afterwards and what you need to fix up. Radio coverage, well, I'm not sure about that one actually. That just seems to be like, so people are a bit happier. And escape routes, so that people can actually get to the shelters. Shush now, Chirpy. Right, so I'm actually going to pause the game quickly, and let's see. Where is the... I've forgotten where it is actually. Police Department, Landscape and Disasters. No, that's just actually picking the disasters. Obviously you can pick the disasters yourself whenever you would like. Schools. Where are we? Police Helicopter Depot. Ah, there we go. It's under the emergency services. So here we go. We have a few shelters. Oh, come on. There we go, perfect. Got a smaller shelter over here, I reckon. One over there. And one over here. Oh crap, and I'm already out of money. So I feel like I might fail this task almost instantly. Yeah, but now you can see that because the shelters are nearby, you've got more escape routes, because people can just walk over to a disaster shelter. But you can also create an evacuation route, and so add a stop there, add a stop there, and there, and then like so. So there's now an escape route for people to take just in case, and that keeps people a bit happy. Now I do want to quickly short radio mast. Okay, perfect. Boom. And no, I need to take a loan. Take that one. Done, like that. So now I can issue an evacuation warning by clicking on all this. Okay, let's fast forward. So we've got the warnings coming in.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Oh goodness. So click the evacuation warning
for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately.
There we go. Oh. Wow, that is pretty tricky. And there's now a tornado going.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any.
Oh no, not the traffic jam. It's just spewing cars everywhere. That's fantastic. I love it. Nice lightning strikes as well. Looks good. Yeah, and so now this is all of the wreckage and the rubble that I'll have to clear up afterwards. Actually, let's see. Yeah, so you can see the trail of destruction that the tornado is leaving behind it. That's a cool one. Just zoom in like that and have a look at it. Whoa, that has absolutely destroyed everything that was there before. That is all completely gone. Look at the destruction. So all of the roads have completely gone. All of this is wrecked, so I'll have to repair it. All of the buildings will need to be checked by, because they do have an emergency response unit, which I can't afford, but it's here somewhere. The disaster response unit, and that. I'll take the bailout. Okay, that's good. And yeah, so you got the disaster response unit, and they'll send out the helicopters to just have a quick look around and see what's going on. Alright, that is all that we've got for this quick little look at City Skylines. We've got the scenario editor, you've got the disasters. It's a pretty good and substantial improvement and expansion on the game. And it kind of is one of those things where I think it's really going to give it some purpose. You can expect to see our proper review at the start of next week, but for now this has just been a quick look. So I hope you will join us again sometime soon, and obviously please do click on the like button and the subscribe button if you'd like to see more of this. So until next time, goodbye.